Well, you too. See if we live.
I'm on there now.
There was a Battle League event going on today.
We're live. Or we're going live.
No echo? All right, cool.
We're live. Are we ready to go? Is this thing on?
Fuck. Got the intro playing down, but there's no sound on it.
You ready to go? Let's do it.
Oh, it does have sound. Cool. Let's get it. What? Oh, you can cut that down now. We know what it is. What up, y'all?
Look who it is. I know. What probably the last spaces you might see on this Friday night going live. Hey, we're still trying to test out this live thingamajig that we're
Man,
doing.
I don't got no hat on. I'm looking rough.
Hey, don't worry about what he's talking about. Hey, you already know who I am. I'm your boy Adrian, aka D.
I'm Stubbs looking scruff McGruff rough.
But hey, if you're watching this, don't mind the technical difficulties. We're still trying to get this live stream together till we get it down perfect, all the other good stuff. But we're just testing it out right now. So thank you for coming through, kicking it with us on this Friday night. You could be anywhere else but here. You could be clubbing right now, partying, smashing, whatever. You could be whatever. You could be into whatever.
We're live. I can't click on it.
But yeah, we're live.
All right.
You don't believe me, but we're live. Uh-oh. I don't mean to replay what we've been playing, what we've been on, but we're live.
Okay, well, I just can't do it then.
Yeah, we're live. Hey, like I said, you might see a lot of cutoffs during this live broadcast, but it's all good though because in order to be the best, you got to train like the best, and training requires us to get to understand this program that we're doing, this live programming. If anybody out there has any knowledge on how to go live stream that y'all want to share with us, please let us know because we're just steady trying to build this thing brick by brick. But anyway, I'm glad we're on this live stream because it's been a lot been going on lately. It seemed like it's been so much going on. It's hard to keep up with everything. I mean, we got the issue with the flights. We got these high ass taxes. I mean, everything been going on lately. It's just been crazy to me. But the main thing I want to talk about before we get into it, recently, you may all know that Gene Hackman recently, him and his wife were found unalived at their house. Right now, we do not know what the cause of death was. But before we continue, I would like to issue out a moment of silence not only for Gene Hackman, but for Letta Wallace, Biggie's mother,
Mm-hmm.
and
Baby,
also
baby.
baby. And also, I want to give our condolences to Roberta Flack, who known for writing the famous song "Killing Me Softly." So join us in this moment of silence. Rest in peace.
Rest easy.
Rest easy,
Let
y'all.
the wind blow. Let it be breezy.
First things first. I want to
I pop a freak all the honeys, bunnies. You said first things first. That's why. Playboy bunnies,
hold on.
those wasn't money.
Hey, that was actually perfect coming in like that.
Say first things first.
I'm talking about man. Hey, give my man Stubbs wrong.
Yeah, man, you gonna say half a lyric. First things first and not go into it?
I was trying to, hey, first things first, I'll pop with freaks all the honeys.
You sung it though. That was weird.
That's the remix, bro. You never heard the
I've
112
never
remix?
heard.
Anyway, sucking on a damn Mandarin. What the heck?
Man, come on, man.
No, he want to interrupt me, but he eating the damn Mandarin live.
Ain't no wrong with that, man. I ain't ate all day. I'm on a fast.
But anyway, hey, like I said, let's get to these topics real quick because we're not gonna be here long. Uh, first things first.
I
No.
wasn't gonna do it that time.
But anyway, we all know Today is February 28th. It's supposed to be the first day that everybody was supposed to do a blackout on all these businesses. Anybody who's involved in this so-called blackout is not supposed to shop at any major store. You're not supposed to buy gas. You're not supposed to shop at big stores like Walmart, Best Buy, Target, all this other stuff. But I want to ask y'all this. Just follow me on this. What is boycotting one day really going to solve?
I want to know who orchestrated it because if it was like Reverend Al Sharpton or something, man, what is we doing?
And that's my point. Who's really orchestrating it?
That's what I want to know.
Do anybody know who? Who is really orchestrating this?
Just like with Black Lives Matter, y'all found it was ran and funded by somebody who wasn't black.
George Goros. Shout out to CGA. George Goros.
That'd be hilarious to quick to do so without finding out the cause of it.
Our people, our so-called people, love to jump on the bandwagon just to say we are taking our power back.
They call it FOMO, fear of missing out.
How are we taking our power back by boycotting one damn day?
One day ain't nothing.
Look, y'all can talk shit about us all y'all want when y'all see this. I really don't give a damn. This is what needs to be said about it. What is boycotting one goddamn day really going to change?
We just want to show them we got money, and then the next week we're going to hand it all over to them.
Do you know you're more likely to overspend more money the next day? Because whatever you needed to buy today, you're probably going to buy double what you need to buy the next day.
I ain't gonna front. I forgot. I ain't even know it was today because I done been to like 3 separate stores today.
I personally didn't give a damn.
I bought these mandarins. It was hella black people in there just shocked. I guess a lot of us just didn't know until you told me and one other person told me. Actually, when a lady told me earlier today, I had groceries in my hand. Like, oh, today was the day.
And you already paid for them. Here's the thing.
Good.
It might be in a situation that people didn't know, but I'm gonna tell you what it really is.
Look,
People knew and didn't give a damn.
I don't care.
They don't give a look. What was this going to solve?
This is just as effective as marching.
Tell me. Look, none of these bogus ass boycotts have been worked since the 1960s, and then they had a plan to do it because they wasn't expecting it. How is announcing to everybody, including the establishment, that you're going to pick this one day out of the year not to shop? You think they're not prepared for that? How are you making a change?
I gotta understand. Back when alleged Rosa Parks was on that bus, that shit went on for weeks and months.
But
I want to say 2-3 months total. That's another time.
But not to get off topic with that, because we already know the story behind that. She wasn't the first one to do it. But what I'm saying with this,
it was a younger black girl who did it, but I think she was a minor, like 17, 16, and she was pregnant. They didn't want that to be the face of black.
They didn't want that to be the face. And on top of that, she wasn't connected with the NAACP.
Yeah, that's true.
But see, here's the thing that I'm trying to get at with this. How is that making any type of change? Change don't go by doing stuff like that for one damn day. All right, let me ask you this. You do it. Okay, whatever. But do you know why the boycott is happening?
No.
Do you know why the boycott is happening? Tell me, why are you boycotting? What's the sole purpose to boycott one day?
Because they said so, and I regurgitate and do what people tell me. Because they told me to get vaxxed back in the day, and I did it.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Because we know goddamn well you don't know. You want to know why they say they want to pick this day out of all days?
This is live right now, by the way. Hi, Mom.
You know why?
Hi, everybody.
You know why they picked this day out of all days?
Yeah.
Because they said they're trying to boycott these businesses because of the DEI situation.
DEI.
The DEI situation.
I don't know what that is.
The DEI, the diversity inclusion situation. They don't like the fact that President Trump signed an executive order to dismember DEI in these businesses.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about.
Trump.
So tell me this. Has DEI, I'm pretty sure DEI helped certain people, but for the majority, DEI didn't help me. Why do I need to support other causes that never benefited mostly black people? I said it. What are you trying to change? Say you do succeed with this boycott. What do you expect to get? You know what I'm saying? What do you expect to get during the succession of this boycott? DEI back? Okay, then what? What's going to change? Nothing is going to change. Guess what? You still going to take your ass back to that store the next day to shop some more.
By the way, we still figuring out this going live stuff. Sorry that our chat room isn't open. I just tried to see if we can go in the chat room. Can't.
Look, we still working on
Yeah,
everything. They
we'll
know.
get it. Yeah.
They know. But the point is, what I'm trying to get at with this situation, what is boycotting one damn day going to do? They tried that shit before.
Oh, and on top of that, all businesses have bad days. Some of them have bad weeks. Now, when you extend it like a whole bad quarter, that's when it's like, oh, bro, we're gonna have to make cuts or do something. But a day, that ain't nothing, man.
But here's another thing with that situation too. Don't a lot of so-called people of color or minorities work at these stores?
Now, what's the old dude name who did?
But listen to what I said. Don't so-called black people or minorities that work at these stores, right?
Mm-hmm.
So aren't you taking food out of their mouths too?
Yeah.
So tell me, how is that working? It's not. You're being played. What is boycotting one day really going to solve? It's not going to solve a goddamn thing. They're playing you. Just like that whole Costco boycott thing. What did that really change? At the end of the day, these people are going to do what they want to do. If you really want to make some change, change is done by one and only thing. You know what that one thing is? You have to take it.
Cannot think of homie name right now. A dude who did Power Economics, Dr. Henry Clark or something like that.
Dr. Paul Anderson.
Paul Anderson. That's it. I know when I hear it. If we want to do something that affects the power system, people are like him should be the ones, the advisors. Just go listen to him. Oh, if we want to get at their pockets or get at him, whatever he say, let's just do it. Because he's the type of person who sits down and thinks and really knows the system and ways to affect. He probably, I'm sure if we would have asked him, how do you feel about us Friday of this month? We don't do nothing. He gonna, I guarantee you that's his reaction as well. What is that gonna do? Like certain people we really need to listen to. Like when it was came to the Jabberwocky, we really should have listened to Dr. Lane Rawlin. He flat out said, "What does vaccine getting the Jabberwocky do? Absolutely nothing." Same in this case. Hey, let's go to him. Hey, this Friday we're not going to shop all across the nation. He probably would be like, "What is that going to do?" Like they both would have just shrugged off our ideals or whoever
But
came up
see,
with the idea. I want to know who came up with the idea, so we
but
can
see,
all point a finger.
the situation with that too, they don't want people like him talking because he's actually a man of action.
Both are.
Both of them are men of action. They know exactly what you need to
Rest
do.
in peace, Dr. Lane Rawlin too.
But see, they know that in those type of people that's involved in these type of situations, that might actually invoke real change.
Yeah.
That's why they don't want people talking to certain people. So what they do, they get people like Roland Martin. They get people like what's my man name? He's a host. I can't think of his name right now. Um, I can't think of his name right now. But
On what show?
I can't remember the show.
Yeah.
Can't remember the show right now. But they get certain people, certain celebrities, to be down with the cause because they know they're controlled opposition. That's what they do. They don't get the real people to make a change.
What person did you say? Roland Martin?
Roland Martin.
You're still wrong for what you did to Dr. Lane Rawlin. You're gonna completely delete his episode after he went against what you wrong, bruh. You wrong. You know you wrong, bruh.
Man, you wrong on so many levels. You wrong for how you came at King Randall. I still didn't like that.
You wrong, bruh. I remember once you deleted that Dr. Lane Rawlin episode, the very next day, tried to hire people who don't have as much credentials as him to oppose him. That's when I honestly unsubscribed from you. That was the moment I was like, I'm done with this dude. Like, if because you always argue about the media needs to be open. There should be no narratives and this and that. Yeah, here you go. Just because he didn't agree with you, immediately deleted his episode and got all these people to attack him the very next day. That's wrong, bro. If I got a guest on and he just bashing me, I'm just gonna have to let that video stay up. It's gonna hurt, but that's freedom of speech or freedom of.
So what happened for him to? What happened in that particular interview?
In that interview, this was in 2020, the height of the pandemic. He had Dr. Lane Rawlin on the show. He was praising him. This is the top virologist in the world. He worked for the Vatican. He did this, that.
Mhm.
He got doctorates, PhDs, this, that. Of course, the end of the episode, Dr. Lane Rawlin was like, so tell all these people why they should get vaccinated. He was like, no, they should get vaccinated. No. Like, that is he's like, what does it do? By the time you get vaccinated, the strain will have mutated into something else. So he's like, it's just pointless. And I can't remember. I think he immediately ended the show 2-3 minutes later. Very next day, he got people with less credentials coming on the show bashing Dr. Lane Rawlin for like 30 minutes straight, 15 to 30 minutes straight.
You know, I just now recently remember the guy's name who I couldn't think.
Oh,
His name is Mark Lamont Hill.
I never heard of him.
This guy right here. You know,
I guarantee you,
him.
That's the dude who went up against Rizza Islam and got whooped by Rizza Islam.
Yeah, Mark Lamont Hill.
He flat out, he pretty much admitted, like, yeah, well, Rizza Islam got me. Rizza Islam was destroying him. I would say, was it Dr. Lane Rock? No, it was something. They was debating and Rizza Islam toned up.
But what I'm saying is, notice how they get people like that.
Mhm.
They put them as the front runners of the so-called whatever they're doing. It could be a protest. It could be some type of blackout. They'll go and get people like this instead of the real scholars who've been putting in work.
If I'm not mistaken, he's one of those same guys on Dr. Lane Rollins' show. The very next day, he was bashing Dr. Lane Rollins. I'm sorry, Roland Martin show.
You want to hear something interesting about these people?
What?
You know who they affiliated with?
Don't say the B. Belay. I
They're
don't
both-
think he is, bro. You don't
they're both-
qualify. That guy, you don't qualify.
They're both from.
You know what?
They're both different fraternity members, but they're part of the
I
fraternity.
forgot. I'm gonna take back everything I say because I forgot every time we upload a YouTube video, they always ask that question: does this make people look bad or shine a negative light on? They ask some type of question about are we bashing people?
We can't be bashing people if we're talking facts.
True.
That lets you know right there that they do not want certain people talking about certain type of things. What happened to freedom of speech? What happened to that?
What happened to the disinformation dozen? 12 people in the height of the Jabberwocky.
We are in a look. If you don't understand, we are in a state of emergency right now. Actually, we've been in a state of emergency. It just got worse. See, what they do is they sedate you by putting certain type of information, which is the real disinformation, in front of the TV.
You know what? We gotta stop talking like this. I don't want to get swatted.
What do you mean?
I gotta activate my NordVPN. Never mind.
You know what? The point is that the fact that we got to watch what we're talking about lets you further know where we're in right now. We're in a complete state of emergency. I think we've been in a state of emergency for so damn long that we don't even know we're in one. Just think about it. We have to literally dance around our language in order to make our point across, and hoping that the people understand what
In
we're
order
talking
to
about.
get by, yeah.
How does that look? How does that make any sense? It doesn't. We're not making anybody look bad. We're just stating an opinion. Now, if you have an opposing viewpoint on that, okay, you have every right to post that, just like we have every right to speak our minds. How does that work? How? Look, I told you this before. We're going to be in a position where you're going to wish we're going to have days like this. We're slowly getting to that. And one way that you cannot make any type of situation any better is by boycotting for one day. You can't do it. It's not going to work. I'll respect it more if
Well,
you.
depending on what type of boycott or what type of strike. Like if you storm the Capitals, like one day, next Friday, where everybody in every state gonna storm their capital, that's gonna raise some eyebrows.
They tried that.
No, I'm talking about everybody. All the people in Michigan storm Lansing, all the people in Ohio storm. I want to say Columbus. Every state on this day, everybody's storming, and then somebody even stormed Area 51 just to come off.
They tried that.
In every state.
No, they tried Area 51.
I know that, but they ain't tried every state. Every state, we all about to go storm our capitals.
You know what I was getting ready to do?
What?
I was getting ready to hush you, but I wasn't going to do that.
For what?
The fact that could be misconstrued what you just said. You know,
I ain't gonna say storm our capitals and do violent stuff.
No, I'm just saying, just you putting that idea out there like that be misconstrued.
Oh yeah, definitely will.
That's what I'm saying. I was getting ready to hush him, but I had to stop myself because it's the fact that I'm producing fear within myself to tell him to be quiet.
We're working on a movie plot right now. That's all we talking about. This is a movie plot.
Go that.
Storm several capitals.
We are talking real shit right here. We're just speaking our minds. That's all we're doing.
But if we storm them, all we're gonna do is bring y'all lunch. Hey, you all forgot your lunch, or hey, try these.
Man, look, we're not telling anybody. We're not invoking any type of violence. We're not doing any of that. All we're trying to do is express an opinion that might be unpopular to the certain mainstream. That's all we're trying to do. We're not threatening nobody. We're not going to tell you to put hands on nobody. We're not doing any of that. I just want you to think. I want you to sit back and think about what you're doing before you do it. Boycotting? Really? That's the best you can come up with? That's all I'm saying.
I still want to know though who came up with it and why. Everybody, I ain't gonna say everything been all good in America the last few days or weeks, but out the blue, yes, on this Friday list, where did that come from? Somebody tell me the origin. I don't know. I truly don't know because I've been busy with so much other stuff. I just want to know.
I'll respect it more if people boycott not paying any taxes.
It's like if I'm in the army and they be like, go over there and destroy that village. I'm gonna be the soldier. Why? Don't go against your commander, the chain of command. No, I need to know why. That's why I won't fit in the army because I
Like I said before, I respect it more if everybody band together and not pay taxes. I think that'll have a bigger impact than not shopping for one damn day. You're gonna need things.
like to think all the money they've been getting from the past decades and centuries from taxes. The government or IRS has put it into certain funds where they going for the rest of their life they gonna be straight. And if they didn't do that, if they just blowing it themselves, then yeah, that's some stupid stuff.
I mean, look at what's going on when they opening the books with the US aid thing.
And I still want to know where Elon Musk getting all this money from. I found 3 trillion or however I found this much money. What?
I just want to know. Speaking of that, I want to know what happened to all that money they were sending overseas.
Oh yeah.
A,
Almost
lo- a,
every year,
lo-
almost
a lot of that went missing.
every year, every 2 or 3 years. That's all they ever do. Send more money over. Send more money over.
But let me ask you this: a certain number of money went missing every time I go overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Let an average person miss one damn digit on their taxes. Guess what? You're being audited. Make that make sense.
And then guess who get audited all the time lately? The Pentagon always get audited. They be missing trillions of dollars unaccounted for.
But who goes to jail? But say an average Joe missed 1.1 decimal on his taxes. He's liable to go to jail.
I wonder why.
Tell me that you're not under a state of emergency right now.
We don't know what we talking about.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Do not know what we talking about. 45, 47.
All I'm saying is y'all better really, really understand what's really going on. Don't let these people get in your face and keep you asleep by these bullshit ass boycotts, knowing damn well it's not going to change anything. Don't think that not shopping at one place for one day is going to change anything, knowing damn well you got to go back to that same store the next day to buy your milk and bread. Understand that you are constantly getting played. I will go on a limb by saying if the masses tell you to do something, do the opposite of it.
Said if master tell you to do something,
Do the opposite.
master or master.
Masses.
I know you said masters. I just wanted to get that enunciation about it.
You got to stop doing that.
Can't stop, won't stop. Thousands of bottles of baby oil.
To stop doing that.
I have to say it.
I didn't know where he was going with that.
That was it.
But anyway, let's move on. I pretty much ran my course with that one. Gene Hackman. Of course, you may all know, like I said earlier, he was found dead. Him and his wife found deceased. Nobody knows. I don't want to speak too much on the cause of death, but is something about this seem kind of awkward to you?
I don't know much about it. The only thing that was weird about it was they got the dog too. It felt like it was carpet. You said like it was a bad murder.
Wait. You said they got the dog too.
Well, the dog was also unalived along with Gene Hackman and his wife.
But
That's why I feel like it's probably a sometimes when your furnace be having the CO2 emissions.
But you said they got the dog.
I did use the word they.
Who was they?
I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying the dog also was taken out.
But what I'm saying is subconsciously in your mind, you're probably thinking.
I'm not thinking that.
You're probably thinking.
I'm not thinking.
You're probably thinking. No. You're probably thinking it might be some foul play.
Thanks, media, for putting stuff in my head. Thanks, Google.
Hey.
Google, right?
Hey.
Put stuff in my head. No, but for real though, I really just think again they got to still do their research. I just think it was like a CO2 leak or some type of carbon monoxide throughout the house.
It possibly could be.
And I want to know what kind of dog it was too, because if it was like a big dog, I don't know. If it's a little dog, most people, in my opinion, if there were people sent there to do something to them, people let little dogs live. I don't.
All I gotta say is keep your mind open to what could be.
Could be, yeah, true. I think 100% wrong.
Who knows? But like I said before, we are here to basically test out this live stream right here. I know this is not the greatest particular episode, but we're still trying. Work with us. But that's all basically I want to talk about.
I ain't coming with no topics. My fault. Yeah, I'm on my edit grind.
So are we. So hope y'all enjoyed the show. And for all
we ain't pulling on questions.
I don't think it's a good time to do that right now. Because if you look straight ahead, you'll see.
After that, let's pull a question.
Okay.
One question. Go ahead, pull one question.
My nigga.
The end. You want to do one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying is we both doing one or just you?
Let's both do one. Fuck it.
Forget it. Make it quick, y'all.
That's she said.
This one says, "Have you found out your spouse?" And oh, I'll do that one later.
Why are black people hated in America? That's a long.
I don't think we are.
I want to. You know what? I want to say this for later.
Save it for. I just say my. I'm gonna pull one more.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for one of these.
That's gonna be
If this is bad too, then skip it. Yeah, we're just gonna end this.
man. We got to start really probably make another batch of questions. Tell the person next to you the 3 things you love about them. I'm definitely going to put another
Yeah.
question.
What was your dumbest moment?
And you just answered that
I
before.
feel like I answered that before. Well, this has been a good show, y'all.
Yeah, it has. Hold on, let me get one more. If this don't do it, then we can end it.
Yeah. He said we can end it like not like that.
Have you almost died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the answer to that. I can't go into detail, but well, peace.
Peace.
Damn, I can't.